Good morning. Welcome to the 10 past 10 weekly show here at Bad Squiddo. Always planned to be 10 past 10. Thanks for waiting. I'm a bit late. The rumours that I have just got out of bed are true, but you can't tell. Also, it's cold. So yes, hello. What have I missed? There's all this chat, all this here. What's going on here? Loads of chat going on there. What's that? Can't hear me. Oh, maybe it's working now. You might be on mute or something. Let's move me up here. Hey, here I am. Let's move all that. It is 1 week to salute, which may also be why I am late because I am knackered. I have been mugged by pigs as well. So this time I don't have my notes, so it might actually be a better show because I won't be just reading off a list of stuff. It does mean that there'll be a lot more though. So it is 1 week till salute. This time next week I will be even deaderer. So that'll be fun. I'm surrounded, this side, I'm just surrounded by salute stuff. It is everywhere. I've got a pouch there, I've got some painted minis, I've got loads of snacks and water bottles and stuff like that. Everything is about salute right now. I've even got the salute mug fans. The after the apocalypse ones. Ooh. So yeah, and a little chocolate coffee. Yeah, so it's been a week. It has been a whole week. I feel like Sunday morning coffees are every other day at the moment. That's how quickly the weeks are going by, which is a bit sad. Before I miss the questions, I will reply. Jasper says, question for someone not in the know. If you want to get a local brick and mortar store to carry Bad Squiddo minis, do they contact you or North Star? Either is fine. I prefer it if you contact North Star because then they have to do the work and then I've just got to give them the things. But either is fine. I can always have a chat to them and then figure out what's best. So yeah, that's one thing. You should definitely get all of your local shops to Bad Squiddo. Yeah, the irony of 2019 being after the apocalypse. What? We didn't know. We didn't know, did we? Before, after the apocalypse, and then the apocalypse happened. So yeah. Yeah, maybe it was a prediction. There is chocolate in there, yes. So this week, what's been happening? Salute. So this time last week I was dog sitting, yay! And I was still dog sitting on the Monday, but I still managed to get a lot done from because I only had this tablet with me, which doesn't have everything to run the Squiddo, which meant that I did lots of organising. So I've got my big mega list of salute tasks. So I was sorting things like that out. Small things that you might not think of as much brain. Small things you might not think so much of, like organising where the staff go for food on the Friday, which is not unusually stressful, but it's a whole other thing because you've got a huge amount of people and just all those little details that you can't leave to the last minute. So it was quite good actually to be only able to do those tasks on Monday and not get distracted by other things because that was all I could do really. Jasper said North Star does distribution for you. That might be easy to them as they carry some of their stuff. Yeah, that's it. So it's a bit of both. So North Star are our distributors, and but we also distribute. We also do it directly. But obviously, I like pushing people to North Star. It means more people go through them, and it's less work for me, which is quite handy. But they don't distribute the terrain, so a lot of people will sort of regularly order from North Star, and then it means you can get top-ups, and then sometimes if they need a whole bunch of stuff that includes terrain or something, they'll do another order. But it's really handy because most shops will have a North Star account, so it means that you don't have to fully commit to getting loads of stuff. You can get a few bits and bobs. And yeah, when I was stocking quite a lot, I was ordering from North Star every week, so a lot of people, especially the bricks and mortar stores, will have that sort of arrangement, so it's actually a lot easier for them sometimes. Salute for salute must be made while wearing a Squiddo hat. Are there any people with Squiddo hats? I'm sure I saw some of that. People saying they've got their Squiddo hats for salute. Carol said, "You feed the staff." I do. I feed them with enemies. We'll all be eating Thai food actually on Friday night. That's all booked in. Exciting. I went there at the last salute. It was very nice. Tim, who might be in the comments, has sorted that. Thanks, Tim. Yes. Thai and tin, yes. Morning, Carla. Morning, Dave. Anyone else I've missed? Yay! Scratchy hot rainbow Squiddo hat. Yes, that's what we want to see. So yeah, just little details that I've been having to sort of manage around. Like the stand layout's finally been done. It'll entirely change, but for now, there's an idea. I like to get a rough idea of how the stand's going to look. So when I get there, it's not from scratch. Although everyone has to leave me when we arrive. They'll start helping and unwrapping things, and the visual going, nope, don't unwrap anything. Let me figure out where they go first. And I'm like, and normally they're going, nope, leave. How about here? How this? Because obviously you can do it by, I've got a little, almost like architectural planning, but you're never quite sure till you get there and of how things sort of work out and if you get a little bit more space or anything like that. So yes, that's a thing. That's a thing. So what else have I been doing on the old salute planage? You're gonna be telling me there are no disciplinary beatings next. I have typed up the staff document, which is 5 pages of rules and information. So that's all been distributed and no one's angry about it. So that's good. I think I mentioned a few weeks ago, it was sort of like the do's and mostly the don't do's. Like, well, don't stand on the stand swearing and hitting people. It's pretty much it. But that's really good. So I've got loads and loads of those little micro bits sort of sorted out. So that's been good. I've also been on the mega work. I've sorted the rotor out. Yes, so we have an actual rotor this time. Everything's been salute, but on the as well as that, I'm still getting all the orders out and all the day-to-day stuff. It's still a bit manic, but I'm mostly getting all that together. So if you're ordering normally, don't worry. I discovered yesterday that the cost of print has gone up. I don't even know how much, but I went to get loads of print stuff done, and I've got it's the same price. You know, occasionally it might go up by £1. Yeah, I'm like order some print, but no, that's an error. Google it. Oh, the price of print in the UK has gone up at least like 300%. It's gone up loads. So something I normally get. Hang on, pretentious pads everywhere. But yeah, the stuff was like at least 3 times as much as it normally is, which for one thing's okay. But when I buy lots of it, it's like, oh, I don't know. So some of that's the packaging. So I don't know if I'm going to get tons of the newer stuff in packaging before salute, because it's actually turned into something that's going to be hundreds and hundreds, up to nearly £1,000, rather than a couple of £100, which is interesting. So I'm frantically sort of dashing about, seeing if I can get some better prices anywhere, but accepting that because it's a larger problem, everyone's got some sort of the same sort of issue. Peter says there's a printer tonnage shortage at the moment. Gary, I need to buy some bad Squiddo badges at Salute to advertise around the show. Will there be some for sale? There will be some badges. I don't know what. Another thing is, I was going to get the badges and stickers so that some people could potentially pick up their Kickstarters. So I thought, all right, I'll get the stickers and the badges ordered, because they're what's it? Stickers and the badges. Brain for the Kickstarter with the Definitely Not Damsels things. And the plan was, when I ordered that, is to put in some stuff for merch as well. So again, went to the website, I'd planned some nice stickers and badges. Order please. oh, the rush has been taken off, because it's normally you get a rush order where you can get it in a few days, and that's gone. I think there's a lot going on in the print world. I think, Carol, you're fine for, you know, normal level stuff. I think it's these, like, the industrial peoples. Dave, just draw the packaging inserts with crayons. You can do that if you want. First we find out you sculpt, next. What next? Russ says, I notice you're in a corner where House of Free normally is. Makes a change from being mid/end row. No, I'm right next to where they are, so it's where Heresy usually are. But yeah, that's it. Like I said on the thing, I was like, back left, which is obviously their spot, but second back left doesn't have the same ring. But yeah, we're right up there. I'm going to have all the balloons. I've got the helium and all that ready, so you will not have any excuse to not find us, because I have a bigger helium canister than normal as well. I'm starting to get that all sort of packed up. The packing has begun. I feel there's no wood to touch. I feel like I'm more prepared this year than I possibly ever have been, but I'm sure there's plenty of time to mess that up. Dave and Katie at the same time, your squeaky voices. That I could not possibly comment if any squeaky voice shenanigans happens at Salute. Definitely is something far too silly for us. What have I got there? What have I got there? No squeaky pig voices. Other bits. So packing, preparedness. Yeah, I think we're getting there. We're actually getting there. So it was starting to hit me that it was a week away. So aside from some of the panicking of stuff not being available, although I am a lot better now, at the start, the first 10 years, if something like this happened, like something might not be doable, like might not be able to get the new packaging inserts in time, or some of the Kickstarter bits, then then I would be absolutely freaking out, going, it's ruined, it's all ruined, how am I supposed to do this? No. Whereas, like, can't really do anything about it. I'm going to have a quick look, see if I've contacted some local printers that I've been meaning to use anyway, so I'm going to see if they've got any sort of better prices, anything like that. I'm very background stressed all the time, but I'm extra background stressed because of Salute, and I've been having post issues. I'm having issues getting the post at work, but also now that all the neighbours are back in the office, so all the neighbours were my postage collecting people. They all work at GW. They've all gone back to work now, so I'm struggling to get post some days, or like figure out where to get things shipped to. So that's a bit of a stress of, where do I get stuff to the house? Do I get to the office? To get things in time. I don't want to go into like a depot for a few days where, like, I need the things. Dave, staff to wear guinea pig costumes and only speak after inhaling helium. That sounds like you're volunteering, Dave. And I do believe, though I haven't checked my phone this morning, I do believe that the last message I sent you said, come to Salute. So I think this is you. It is. Yeah, you should do that. Come along. I've got the rubber guinea pig mask. There you go. There you go. That's the volunteer. We've got Dave Corley, everyone. He's going, oh, crap. Dave's always wanted to wear the latex guinea pig mask. Sunday morning coffee. Who knows what will come up. So what other things have I been doing? All of the things. I've been in very late shifts, which is also why I slept in this morning. So I've had Ian from Fenris. He came over on Tuesday because he's also in the part. So I suggested he come over because he's got very limited space. He said, I've got a lot of space here. Come do some blister packing. So he was over all of Tuesday doing lots of blister packing, whilst also going, And then after he'd finished up in the evening, I said, you might as well come back tomorrow because it's all set up and you've been getting loads done. So he did. So I had Ian over Tuesday and Wednesday. And that was cool because we both got loads of things done, shared a few ideas, solved a few problems, which is always good when you're sort of chatting to people. I had a mate stay over. It's been also people all week, which I think is why I'm a bit knackered. Then I had a mate stay over Wednesday because he had to go do an errand in Nottingham, so I ended up helping a bit with that. The caster was up here to do a meeting with someone else, so I managed to schedule him in at 8 in the morning. So I had an 8 in the morning meeting, which was nice because we hadn't seen each other in person since before the pandemic. But we will be all. He's coming with us next week, so we'll be travelling down in the Squiddo Fenris crew. Not in a lorry, but might as well be. And then Mum came over yesterday. Mum working on a Saturday, so it's been very yawning thinking about it. It's been very people-y, but it's been very good. Because I need people around me at the moment so that I don't just give up. If there's people about, then it's that sort of motivation because there's someone around. See you later, Andreas. Bye. So Mum was helping filling the blister racks yesterday. So if there's any problems, you know to go to her. She will be there. Mum will be at Salute. So you need to go say hello to Mum and tell her about all the errors she's made. Because I don't make any errors, you see, obviously. But I never make any errors. Any errors from Bad Squiddo are to do with Lil Norman, so just putting that on the record. She might have gone. I'll know if she's gone in a minute when she types. But we got the colouring stand again, which I'm really looking forward to. And Mum will be based on that. And we'll also have Carla in the morning, possibly Carla doing some painting-y things as well. So you get to meet the mum. You get to meet Carla, who paints pretty much all of our terrain, which would be really, really ace. Talking of terrain, I had a mind. So the one thing that I absolutely hate setting up is doing the minis into the cabinet. Because there's no, so Salute's the biggest show I do. Next year, Expo will be the biggest show I do. Expo, you get like a day to set up. Salute, like most shows, you get a few hours, at least a few hours the day before. At this show, you get 2 hours. 2 hours to set up for Salute. There's a bit of time on the Saturday, but it's mostly 2 hours. Yeah. So there's normally me stressed putting every mini into the cabinet like this, and it just takes forever. It takes forever. I hate it. I'm always wobbly because I'm stressed. So I think I mentioned it must have been just after last week where I came up with the genius plan. So I'm affixing all of the minis to some acrylic sheets. Thank you, Fenris, for cutting those out for me. I've got some mega fixative. So they're straight into their own sheets that then go in a box, transported safely. When I get to the show, cabinets up, sheets of minis in, done. Oh, it's gonna be so good. So excited about that. But I normally have an issue because I normally pack the cabinets out. They're packed out too much, and I feel like they lose the match because you need space around minis to sort of see them. And when they're all just lined up and in a bit of an army formation, you can't see them. So I had a bit of a play around last night, and that's going to be my all today. And I'm going to make little scenes. If this doesn't happen, it means there was an issue. It's a bit of a volcano. So I'm going to make little scenes. So instead of having scenics, minis, and all just in their lines doing their thing, whatever mini poses they do. Swords, shooting. Instead of that, they're going to be in gangs. So we've got I started messing about with the big mushrooms. So I've got like the big mushrooms, some of the nature creatures, and I can have some of the elves and Amazons sort of in there. They're not going to be full on setups like some of the stands have, like these really beautiful, where they've built them into scenes. But I might do that. So I might do that in the future. But for now, they're still just going to be on a clear base. But just a bit more exciting to look at rather than just lines of minis, and you can see that on the packaging. So I just want to make little scenes with them, and that's my way out of not having to put. Well, I can't put every single mini that we do in a cabinet anymore because it'd be a lot, and that's good. That's great. That means we've got a million figures, which is nice. There's some weird chat going on. I'm not even. I'm just leaving you to it over there. Is there enough age limit on the colouring stand? There is definitely not. There is, anyone can come to the colouring stand. The reason I like it so much is it's obviously good for kids because you get bored looking at racks of stuff all day. And it's just for anyone that either wants to colour in because they like colouring in, or if you just want a bit of a break, because there's not really many places you can just sort of chill. And I really like that, almost like it's an extra salute service. So you can just sit down. You're not doing a demo game or anything like that. You don't have to talk to anyone if you don't want to. You can just sit there, colour in, or you don't really need to colour in if you just sit there and you want to have your lunch or just get a bit of space, because I'm totally aware that there are so many different reasons why people need space, and I'm one of them. I get overwhelmed as a punter. I'm okay on my stand because the world's small to me because I'm just in my stand land. But I've had times at bigger shows where I've been a punter and I've just suddenly gone, I can't. There's too much. And it's that sort of simulation everywhere. So there's a whole heap of reasons someone might just want to go, I just need out for a bit, just need out. And you can't get out. So you can come to that. And it's nice that it's at the back now as well. So you go to the back, have a little sit down, chill out, and maybe chat to people if you want to. So yeah, there's normally tons of adults on there who are colouring away. I need to get it set up. That's something I haven't sorted yet. So that you can hang up the sort of display once you've done a thing, if you want to pin it up and then it's up there on the wall. That'll be exciting, rather than they sort of get left on the table normally. I've got a bunch of banners that I need getting ordered, and they're printed, so their cost's gone up by $1 million as well. Yes, this is really sudden too, because it wasn't that long ago I ordered some print things, and I've learned that taking prices and availability for granted is not the way to go. So there's that. So I want to get a little colouring banner as well, just to. I was thinking this is a lot of work for one show, and it's actually not. It's because I haven't done a show in so long, and I want to redesign how a lot of the stuff happens. It's kind of like me getting prepared to return to shows. At the very least, it's going to be for Salute and Expo next year. But since I dropped out of everything, I'm considering Partisan. Oh yeah, I'm doing Vatm Attack too, so that's quite a few. So yeah, Partisan. I'm thinking if I've got this all together and it's actually a wicked easy setup. It involves getting Fenris to share vans with me or anyone else to share vans, because then that makes it just so much easier. That's still the main issue for me for doing shows, that I just don't have transport, and the racks are 6 foot tall, so it needs to be in a decently sized van. Hang on. And talking of racks, this week I spent, when was it? Friday? I had a bit of a slow day Friday. I think I got out peopled by all the peopling. And then I thought, nope, can't stay around the house. And I went to the office and I was like, what's the word? I suddenly just got on it. I was just on it. So I was there till midnight building the racks. Mum has witnessed some of the techno music that was, because I had some on yesterday, but I was on late, working late, just suddenly like, right, it's happening. Activate Annie mode. trying some new stuff to get the racks to actually fully stay together. So just things like thread lock. I've got serrated washers, getting all them on. Figured out some new hacks for getting them built quicker. So I had this blooming beeping noise that started, and it's not in my office, it's in the corridor. Oh my god. So the reason I put the music on in the first place was to drown it out with other bleeping bloops. So it was just sort of like whilst I'm screwing them together, pretending I'm some sort of it's not a smoke. There's a million different alarms for stuff. It's stuff like this door is propped open, or isn't propped open, or is propped open. There's just a million alarms going off there. What's it? Brain. Yeah, I felt like I was, like the mechanic guy in sci-fi films where they're kind of like smoking and doing some work. There's some crazy music on. There's some war going on out there. I wasn't smoking because I didn't smoke. I felt like I should, and I felt like the atmosphere's here, but I ended up just sort of like holding a bunch of few screws in there, getting all that together, and yeah, sort of like fully got on it, and yeah, was there till midnight getting them ready. I've got the backing bit of each peg has one of the plain cards. If they don't have a card, they get a prop cigarette. I should have got those like sweet cigarettes. Yeah. So the backing cards for each one, they've all been laminated. This is just little bits of. I'm good at this. Laminated, hole punched, put on the pegs. So instead of deciding fully where things go with all of the stock, all the cards go on first, and then I know when I'm finished because there's no cards visible. So I got all of the cards put in the correct space, listed out, so I don't need to keep looking at lists or anything. I can just look at the rack. When it's full, it's ready to go. So I got all of that done. Tried to get an Uber back in the evening, and everyone rejected me because I think they thought I was gonna like jump and kill them or something. I wasn't. Got there eventually. And then Mum came over yesterday, so we got loads of those racks filled. So filled and priced, which takes way longer than you'd expect. So getting all the prices put on everything. Again, when I regularly did shows, a lot of it was kind of already priced, but pricing the entire lot from scratch, because I used to have the racks set up, they'd have the price, I'd have entirely separate show stock, not anymore. So kind of getting all those bits together. Oh yeah, laminating, you've got the power, isn't it? The power. Ratty, if I seem extra enthusiastic, it's my first trip out. That's awesome. I'm going to be well enthusiastic. I'm really excited. Anytime I see someone say they're going to Salute, I'm like, yeah, this is going to be so cool. Any of you that are at Salute, please do introduce yourself. I know like a chunk of you that I obviously know who they are, but there's a lot of you where I can't put the face to the internet handle or whatever. And after the show, I normally get people saying, oh, it was great to meet you. So like a name that I'm familiar with online, they'll go, oh, it's great to meet you. I'm like, which one were you? I don't know which one you were. So yeah, just come over and say, hey, it's me, such and such from this platform or whatever. And that'd be ace. And then I'll remember your face forever. Forever. Yeah. Definitely shouldn't be laminated. Plumber's white PFT tape works just as well. Where do you put it? Where do you put it on the bolt? Whereabouts? That's screw. Bolt? That's bolt. Where do you put it on the bolt? Hey, Pandemonium is being a tart, wearing Pandemonium t-shirts, so please say hi if you see me. Yes, and you should totally come hang at Squiddo for a bit as well, and you can also be there signing autographs on the thread. But where? I maybe need to know what the tape. What, you put it on the thread and then screw it on top? Is that on the end of the bolt? So do you screw over it, or do you just use it to hold it in place? That's what I mean. Yes. I don't know which one. Gary, I will be wearing a mask, but I'll tell you who I am. Yeah, that's a point. So it's masks, so it's going to be even harder to know who people are. So that's why you have to mention it. Oh, cool. I'm going to have a look at that. I'm going to see how the I've pretty much glued everything, but there's some that where I haven't put the screws in yet. So some of the like supporting screws. So I might just give that a go. Then I can compare which worked. Thanks for that. That's a good tip. There's some of the glue. That's why I'm here now getting advice. Some of the glue hasn't dried. Is that because I just put loads on it? I think it's dried inside where it's actually been screwed because I just sleepily blobbed it on. Some bits where it's sort of pooled. Shall I just wipe that off then? If you want Fredlick, just use nail varnish. I like to be able to get them off as well though. So if I put nail varnish on, can you then unscrew? That is genius. That is genius, actually. I've got a clear mask. I don't know how clear it's going to remain though. It's just going to end up like a fog mask. Oh, would you just either screw it off or put acetone on it? That is genius. That is absolute genius. Thanks for all your tips. That's good. I'm thinking if I've got any other questions now. What shall I do for these? Another thing I've been trying to figure out is figuring out the new banners that go on top of the racks, because like anything that's unwieldy just annoys me. So I've redesigned some bits that I just want it to be as easy as possible, that I can get set up. Everything will be done on Friday. Go out for food, have a laugh, have a wicked day, not be crying when it starts up. It's going to be beautiful. What a beautiful time. In the knife, hobby folks use epoxy glue as thread lock. You can then put soldering iron on the bolt. Just need spanners to undo the nut and bolt afterwards. Also, on Friday, I entirely forgot that spanners exist, even though I've got an impressive toolbox with all the things. I don't know why I forgot spanners are a thing. So I was just using the pliers to. I don't want spanners. But that's my excuse for having a full brain at the moment. Get an image of your lower face printed on a mask. I should really. I was trying to get the clear because it was a bit of a struggle at Partisan when there's loud background noise as well. And when you can just about hear someone and then the lip reading makes it clearer, but without the lip reading, sometimes it was really hard. So it's kind of like, I don't know. So I'm giving it a go. I'm going to bring a variety of different masks. If you use heat to undo something, do not use it on super glue. Did this happen, Katie? Or is this just a general tip? Or is it a tip from experience? I keep reading about people killing themselves from putting all the different chemicals in toilets. Like, oh no, what are you doing? Here we go. You're all going on it now. Look at this. Asking wargamers for DIY tips, and you're like, my time to shine. I do have an industrial adjustable spanner, actually. Oh, super glue gives off cyanide when heated. I did not know that. So that is also, you come here for the Annie being late and rambling, and you get safety tips. I did not know that. Thank you. I don't think I would have gone to heat up super glue at any point, but stranger things have happened. So that's kind of the sort of thing you'd expect to be more common knowledge, so people don't die. Like the toilet thing. I've twice been gifted a beautiful fully socketed set and no use for them at any point. Oh no. Yes, that's the point. Yes. Super glue in epoxy sculpts and vulcanized casting. Yes. Interesting. So it's just me, anyone watching this non-live, is gonna be like, what's she doing? I'm just going, yeah, that's interesting. Thanks for that. Freezing super glue, it makes it brittle, but you might have trouble fixing a rack into your freezer. But I can try. Thanks, Tim, for sorting out the tie thing. That's going to be wicked. Mum's coming along. Mum's a bit unsure about Thai food, but because she hasn't really had it before. So I've assured her that it is absolutely lovely, and that place is so good. And I remembered that they do those cocktails. So yeah, you see me on Saturday. Oh yeah, I was thinking, I can cover my hangover with a mask, but it'll be the eyes. Maybe I need some shades as well. Hello, everyone. That's the downside. That it's always a really good chatting and network opportunity before sleep. But I've also got to get up for one of the most important days of the year, so I can't stay out partying. But I'm totally having some cocktails. So that's going to be ace. And we've got an apartment as well, the Bad Squiddo apartment. So I'm sure there'll be some shenanigans. Be like the Big Brother house or something. So there's 6 of us in the apartment. Party time! Oh no, Ratty once mixed washing powders in the washing machine and suffered comedy excess foam leakage. That's not what you want. I'm just really not. Oh, what have we gone into? Apple cyanide. I missed something there. What are we going there? This is really... Oh yes, apple seeds do contain cyanide. There's a bit of an uncertainty of whether or not apple seeds will kill guinea pigs, but I go for the, erring on the side of caution and not killing the guinea pigs with apple seeds. They do get the core, but they get the seeds out. Washing up liquid. Now we've gone on to top tips for giving a comedy amount of foam. I'm waiting for Mum to put the washing up liquid anecdote in there. I'll leave that one to her. I'm sure she'll remember. Yes, we approve of not killing guinea pigs. It's one of our things. So the racks are getting there. The racks are getting there. They're I'm hoping tomorrow, maybe to get them ready. I need to start doing my day-by-day task list now, because it's obviously we're getting closer and closer. Ideally want majority of stuff done by Wednesday, so Thursday can be non-stress, last-minute sort of tinkering. Ratty says, how is Dave, King of the Rats? Dave is wicked. He's now got 5 ratties. 5. And I wasn't sure about putting a non-canon ratty in for him, because he very much likes these IKEA rats. But I was given a Ratatouille rat. But it's very similar in terms of material. It's because you've got to be very careful, obviously, that it's not something that they're going to choke on or eat, be able to undo and eat the stuffing and all that. So they all have to be checked quite a bit. But it seems very similar, so I put it in, and now Ratatouille rat is the favourite rat by everyone. So there's 5 ratties in there, but they're all like, "Oh, we want the Ratatouille rat." So I think it's got a big belly. They like putting him on his back, and then sort of like in that chin to belly gap. It's really nice for them to just go. So it's so cute watching Dave, because wherever you put it, he drags it into his corner, and then he's like putting it around into the perfect position. Then you see him getting all comfy, and then he goes, yeah. This is little, and when they sleep, they sort of rock a bit. So guinea pigs a lot of the time sleep with their eyes open. Dave doesn't. Dave's got eye problems. Sometimes they sleep with their eyes closed. Dave's had some operations on his eyes, and he's got ongoing weird eye issues. So he's an eye closed, which is extra cute. And one of the ways that they're asleep is if they're rocking. So a lot of them, they have their eyes open like this. But if they're going, then they're asleep. So Dave just kind of goes, and then you just see him a little rocking around on his right. It's just so cute. It's so cute. So there have been a whole ton of pictures where I feel like, oh, he's doing it again. He's doing it again. Don't give them a Roland. They're officially an antique / collectible. Now I want to find one. That's my jam, getting antique collectibles and devaluing them. Ratty has exited the chat. Image of Dave being chauffeured around in the Ratmobile. I actually looked, I wanted to get a massive rat cuddly toy for me so that I could cuddle a massive rat. A massive rat. I can't find one. So if ever you see like a huge waifu rat, basically that's what I want. I might have to get one made because I think Dave's onto something. So I want to get in on this rat waifu. I do like rats. I keep getting tempted, but no more pets. We're at max pet. No rats. But they are very, very cute. If I do, I send link promise. Yes, we're all on the hunt for a human, like a human-sized rat cuddly toy. That's what I want. What else? See, but I haven't got the notes. It's a bit more fluid. Maybe that's the way to go. Just some notes to reference because I'm sure there's loads I've not mentioned. So what's going on? Salute prep. Racks getting here. Blister packing, getting there. Spray mount for something. Digging around in the garage looking for stuff, finding treasures like extra PayPal machines. I'm convinced I have 3, but I only have 2 currently. So 1 in the garden, in the garage, or under the bed or somewhere. So I need to try and find another card reader. So it says easy as possible to take everyone's money. That's what we like. Yeah, imposter syndrome is horrid. So I'm so glad that I did Partisan and got to see that people do actually like things, because I'm now at the stage where, because I'm stressed as well, trying to figure out what to pack, and the brain's going, why are you taking so much? Why are you putting so much effort in? No one's going to buy it. Nobody likes it. No one's even going to come to your stand. I'm not going, shut up. Shut up, brain. It's actually not. It's just mum stood there saying those things. Not really. Yeah, that inner voice is horrid. Luckily, I've got, because I haven't been at a show recently, I can't go, hey, I've actually got evidence to disprove this, so off you go, weird side brain. But I kind of do from Partisan, and I know every salute, I never bring enough of some things, because I'm packing it all up, thinking, do I need spare of this? Do I need spares? I don't want to bring loads of stuff. And it's like, I don't want to look like an idiot in front of my staff. And I'm like, oh, I need to bring loads of spares, and she's not even selling them because she's so stupid. Which is totally what everyone working on the Bad Squiddo stand is. They're working there because they hate me and want to see me fail. It's so bizarre, isn't it? We're just like, what are you even on, weird brain? So yeah, trying to pack up like that as well, and argue with the brain. What a badger-sized rat! That's the best. Alex says, you genuinely have the best things. Thank you. Thank you very much. I know that was an incorrect salute. I like the Winters one that I was practicing for a while. I'm going to forget now. That was it. From the Dick Winters gif. Oh, Ratty's been a fan since Dicebug Lady days. I'm so excited for Salute now. I love the people that are all just like, it's really, really cool. I'm really excited. What are you doing, computer? Can you detect PayPal machine Bluetooth? No, I need to get some of those. I'm absolutely into the, what's it called? The copper rods. I'm well into it. I don't know what it's called. The divining with the rod things. So maybe I could find it with that. I need some copper rods. If you have copper rods, I just want to give it a go. I want to go, to some old ruins and try it, because I've been watching these dowsing. I've been watching these old men on YouTube that do it. I've no idea, obviously, if there's anything in it, but it just looks fun. There's Annie's series, Annie dowsing around various places. Whoa, over here. We've dug up an ancient PayPal card machine. Shh, shush, Jasper. Shh. Don't take away my magic. Hey, colouring in, speed painting, trying new games, seeing fellow bloggers. Yes, we got one of our last additions to the staff is Luke, who is Miss Play May on Twitter. And when I sold him the dream of coming to work for Squiddo, one of the selling points was like, basically loads of hobby Twitter's going to be there, so it'll be like working, but also fun. But that's really cool. I love seeing people on the stand where it's just separate customers, and then they'll overhear like a conversation or something and go, "Oh, aren't you such and such from Twitter?" And then they all get chatting. Like, "Eee!" So it'd be really cool for, I think I'm pointing at the wrong side because it's maybe that side, for like a bunch of you lot to meet up. That'd be cool. Good luck at Salutes. Thanks. See you, Daniel. Bye. They could try and organise a meet, but they all kind of just get stressful, so don't worry about it. So just keep coming over. I'm sure you can always arrange to meet. I might put a little list up, a little post of who's in Baggy's Cave or something, who's at Salute, and maybe you can also organise something. But yeah, that'd be really cool. That's the best bit. That's absolutely the best bit of it. What else? It's a long show. But yeah, I'm actually way chirpier. Can you tell? I wasn't that chirpy last week. I was this week. I'm really like impressed by all the little hacks that I come up with myself when I'm getting all the things together. I'm like, oh, nobody's done that. Oh, that's a wicked idea. Just getting all the all the little details of things. I've got a million lists. I'm well organised. I've got the little packing lists for boxes, extra just in casey things. In fact, I've got all the snacks and I keep looking at them like, no, Annie, you're not allowed to eat them. Not allowed to eat them yet. Obviously, there's a few more things go wrong. So like t-shirt company message, there's been an error and I haven't checked what that error is yet. So I'm sure that's going to be a fun last minute thingy. Who else has had an error? Something else had an error on it. There you go. We are unable to process your order. But yeah, all those sort of little bits that can sort of be quite distracting. So I'm trying to get as many of the little bits done. And then, yes, I'm travelling down Friday with Ian and Louis. Ian is Fenris Games. Louis is the owner of CMA, the casters, so he'll be coming down with us. I'm trying to convince them to do some, what's the word? Just little, not lives, but just little videos. I want to make almost like a little vlog of the Salute process to upload afterwards. I think that would be fun. But Louis said that he's got a list of business questions and discussion for the way down. And I said, it's not happening. You're going to have excited Annie in the van. That's the funniest thing. You can't have serious chat. I have to make up all of my songs. He doesn't realise yet. I don't think he watches these anymore. So have a pen and paper so we can sign our names when we come to your stand. Then we could frame it and hang it on the wall. What about, is that just me stealing everyone's identity? Hi Nick, hi from Japan. I finally ordered my first bad Squiddos this week. Looking forward to painting them up. Yes. Are you in the something like wargames in Japan group? Just for general, just so when I spam in there, I've got more people that I can say, hey, I know these people in the group. I'm not just a spammer at all. Should we wear Bad Squiddo fan name badges? Hell yeah, that'd be ace. Oh yeah, I was gonna get the Sunday morning coffee stuff together. I'll see if I can get this printing issue sorted. I might be able to do something. Big in Japan. every time I get an order. Big in Japan. Yeah, you should totally all sign. I'll get a big sheet. You can sign. Put your date of birth, mother's and maiden name, favourite pet on a big sheet. That'd be good. Perfect, Grant. Don't do that. Just in case you've missed the. Yes, don't do that. Oh, I went to Salute and all I got was Bad Squiddo stealing my identity. By the time I got home, my account was cleared, and there was no Squiddo to be seen. I won't, I promise. What else before I go? Yes, Salute excitement. Did I mention? I might not have mentioned that I'm at Salute. I'm at Salute, yes. What else? What else? What else? Brain. I'm sure some other bits. Hey, can't be cleared by that's good over in a good way. Is there a Sunday morning coffee t-shirt design yet? There is, but I haven't got it onto t-shirts yet. That will probably be a post Salute, if anything. Could I get some made for the show? No, we'll do it afterwards. No, Annie, don't add tasks. So this week is going to be me finishing off the racks, getting little bits like posters together, see if I can get any more box sets together. I'm nearly there. If I had my notes, I could read out all the things, but oh yeah, bank details as well. And, don't forget the number on the back of the card as well. Oh, God. For legal reasons, this is a joke. Please don't. Or is it? No, it's not a joke. It is a joke. It's not a joke. Other bits before I go, it is very Salute based, but that's it. That is my brain. I'm just on it. So yes, today I will be playing with the minis. Gonna have to clear some space and get them all out dry, and then get all the glue and stickiness on them. But I'll make sure I've got a cool little scene. And between that, I've got to photograph some of them as well before they get put into the cabinet land. The thing with the Soviets, the Winter Soviets, I want them to have some lovely packaging. So I've got effectively got 4 days, including today, to get everything all saluted. And then I'd like some time off afterwards. I was originally going to have the week after Salute off, but I don't think that's a good idea. But I think I might just have a mega long weekend after it. So I'll definitely be off on the Monday after Salute, but then I'll be in, and then maybe I'll have like Thursday to Monday or something like that. Just to get a bit clear, because there's a million things. Yay! See you soon, Carla. Woo! Good. I'll send you a message as well about some stuff if you want any like little posters, or if you need anything bringing. Cool. Yes, I'm really excited. Everyone's gonna be there. Lots of people are gonna be there. If you can't, then you can live vicariously through this. So there we are. Like and share. Yeah, give a little thumb to this. And I'm sure there'll be some cheeky lives at some point this week as well. Where did you see Annie going? Ah! So yes, awesome. Right, I am getting out of here. I'm gonna have another coffee. Bye. Bye. Bye.